Oh, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
What do they call it? Caps. There's a font that you say for cap.
Yeah, this one we had, oh, these chairs are filthy. We did another look at your name tag and Andy's, and I said, it looks like we just wrote it with marker real quick before a meeting. So our new admin, I think, took a minute and made a nicer block. So it looks much nicer. Professional. Okay, John's coming.
Right.
And we haven't gotten an email from Andy at the last minute. Sometimes that happens for him. I don't see anything.
No, I don't think, I think he's planning to come, but we can.
We can get started at 7 in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, my clock says 7 here in Rhode Island. I'd like to call this meeting of the Madison Planning. Like to call this meeting of the Madison Planning and Zoning Commission to order. It's Thursday, November 21st, 2024. And I'm Carol Snow. On Zoom, we have Janet Peckinpah and Bob Reinhardt this evening. And then if everyone who's present in person could identify themselves, that would be great.
Jeff Downs.
John Morgan.
Mike Bugda. Bob O'Connor. John Newsom.
Thank you.
Erin Mannix, town planner.
And Erin Mannix, town planner. Great. First item on our agenda is 24-41 Opening Hill Road, map 76, lot 6, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. Owner applicant Mack Building LLC. And this is a lot line revision to lots created by AG Rowley Trust and others for subdivision. Erin, did you want to speak further about that? Or do we have the applicants here?
The applicant is not present this evening, only because in conversation, this is really an administrative approval of lots that comply. So they felt my staff report was sufficient and didn't really need to do a full presentation this evening. Many of you likely remember this subdivision back from 2022, I believe it was. There was a first split, which created parcel A, and then there was a subsequent subdivision for AG Rowley Trust that created the 3 lots that front on both Opening Hill Road and Kachina Way. So actually, the only lot that fronted on Kachina Way was parcel A. The others front on Opening Hill Road. And so after these lots are all under construction currently, Tim Mack of Mack Building purchased the parcels and developed them. And the buyers for lots 2 and 3, I can share the screen, decided that they wanted to merge the lots and have one larger parcel. So that's the largest this property line here in between the 2 parcels. This is Opening Hill Road on the west side. That's your largest change that's happening here with this lot line revision. And the legal frontage for this parcel 2 was a 25-foot fee strip out to Opening Hill Road, which also served as the legal access for parcel A, which existed to the east of parcel 2. And so to clean some of this up, basically what the applicant is looking to do is transfer this 25-foot fee strip now to parcel A, so they own that in fee, and to avoid some of the having these 2 legs really on parcel A, they are now transferring their legal frontage that is no longer needed, and it was never intended to be used as an access way. They're transferring that 25-foot fee strip to lot 1. And so the lot 1 will come all the way back here to meet this Kachina lot. Parcel A will now have its 25-foot legal frontage off of Opening Hill Road. There is another slight lot line revision here up in this corner between Parcel A and the former Lot 2, and that is to allow for a greater setback distance for this Parcel A house that is under construction now. So that's really what it is, because these, at least these 3 parcels were created via subdivision. That does need to return to you for approval of the lot line revision. All the lots, with the exception of Parcel A, are getting larger, and no zoning issues. They all comply with the zoning regulations. Any questions?
Thank you, Erin.
Does that become the drive? Is that going to be the driveway, the 25?
This lot, yes, this was always going to be the driveway
Oh, so
to
it's always
serve.
been part of it. Okay.
That's the key.
This piece was, as you could see, this dotted
Yep.
line here, it was part of Parcel 2, but always had a right of way over it for access to
For
Parcel A.
Okay.
So the zoning regulations require a minimum of a 25-foot fee strip. So Parcel A was created with a legal fee strip down on Kachina Way. However, because of the topography and proximity to wetlands, it was
Gotcha.
never
Yeah.
going to be actually turned into a driveway. So a lot of shifting, but
For the better.
it cleans it up nicely, actually.
Yeah. Any other questions or comments?
And the owners of the new large lot subdivided later, or is that?
They would have to come back for a re-subdivision
Oh,
because it would have formerly been part of a subdivision.
Right.
Yes, but that is a compliant lot. It was their intention, there's a vernal pond on Lot 2, and the new buyers of this lot wanted to preserve that lot and not have a house behind them. So I
Any other
did
questions?
include a staff report and a draft resolution as well. I can pull up online if that's helpful.
And if everyone is in favor, maybe we could go ahead and have a motion to approve
Motion to approve.
and read from Erin's. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna go remove it.
Oh, I think the dog is bothering her.
Wait till she comes back.
Sure, I'll get it set up. I'll get it teed up for you here.
I got it. Let me just share it.
Yes, it's the same one that you have, but just so that
She's back.
Okay.
Carol
The
and
following
Jane.
resolution is offered. Voted that the Madison Planning and Zoning Commission approve application number 21-41, Opening Hill Road, map 76, lots 6, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. Owner applicant Mack Building LLC. Lot line revision to lots created by AG Rowley Trust et al.'s subdivision as shown on the map entitled Lot Line Modification Map, Lands of Mack Building LLC, 203238 Opening Hill Road, and Dominic D. Agostino, 26 Opening Hill Road by Caton Surveying LLC, dated October 31st, 2024. Effective date of this approval shall be December 5th, 2024, and upon filing of signed Mylar on the land records.
Thank you. Could I have a second?
I'll provide a second.
Great. And any further discussion? All in favor, raise hand, say aye.
Aye.
Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, next item on our agenda is 24-42, 155 New Road. This is the Hammonasset Commons, and as I understand it, Erin, they've asked us to table this to our December 19th, 2024 meeting.
Yes, the applicant went before ACA at their November meeting, and ACA requested that they come back again to review some other details of their project. And so the applicant felt that it was just appropriate to wait and do a presentation after they've had an opportunity to return to ACCA and get their
Okay.
blessing.
Great, thanks. Could I have a motion then to table it to 12/19?
Would this be a public hearing?
No,
It's optional in a site plan modification. So that's at the discretion of the commission.
Would we have to state it now, or we can state?
If you want to hold a public hearing on the matter, yes, you would need to vote and decide to hold a public hearing so that it provides an opportunity for the applicant to provide notices, and we schedule a date and have legal notices as well.
it does seem like this is a significant change.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
they're adding a lot of
We
units.
can discuss that now and
Oh, okay.
decide, or
Well, yeah, I mean, it feels like this is a pretty significant update.
Yeah,
It would, I would like to hear public input on it.
I'll agree.
I agree.
I agree too.
so as this, okay, and so as a site plan, so this went through a PDD process with the public hearing that proposed the master plan of the 46. So there's not a change in the use, but because of it's a change in the density of the development. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so we would need a motion to
Motion
schedule a
to
public hearing.
Schedule a public hearing,
For December 19th.
December 19th, 2024.
Second,
Second,
Janet, any further discussion? Okay, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
So public hearing for the 19th. And we have a receipt of 24-43 for School Street, which is the Academy School conversion to a community center. Also be scheduled for December 19th, 2024. So could I have a motion to schedule a public hearing for that as well?
Madam Chair, can I just, I just wanted to give you an update on this. The
Sure.
special exception use and the major downtown village district alteration is for School Street. However, in reviewing these plans preliminarily, I see that there are site improvements to both number 8 and 10 School Street as well that would require site plan modification. And a DVD downtown village district modification. So there is still time for the applicant to, we've worked on a modification application. It's all the same plans, but it's really the application form that needed to be complete. So I just wanted to bring to your attention that that likely is coming in as well, as early as tomorrow. So if you're scheduling a public hearing for the special exception requires it, as does a major downtown village district alteration. I just want to keep in mind, since we don't have a December 5th meeting, that if that application does come in, can we schedule that for the same evening? Because it's all one project. And I can fashion that legal notice to include those two parcels as well in the application.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Aaron, I also noticed a couple things on the application. They described the portion of the DVD inaccurately. It should be
It's the
posted
west,
well.
yes. I agree. I saw that today, and I'll have them correct that as well.
Okay, good. And then also, I don't know if we want to have under historic resources that it's in a local historic district.
Yes, and an application for certificate of appropriateness has been received, and that will be heard by the historic district next week.
Great. Okay. And then also for scenic resources, it is on a scenic road. They didn't check that box, but
I agree. I noted that as well for
Okay.
preliminary staff comments.
so we have time to make those corrections and hear it
Yes.
on the 19th. Great. So did we get a motion to
I don't think we did yet.
schedule
Yeah,
that
I-
public hearing?
Okay, okay, do the motion. I'll ask the question next.
I'm sorry, was that a motion, Bob?
Yes.
You want it, but you have a questions for the discussion? Is
I
that it?
do. I just
Okay.
had a question for prepping for Aaron. We have to look at section 30 and section 4 of the zoning regs.
The DVD
Yeah.
and the special exception?
Okay,
Yes, those are the two
okay.
sections.
Got it. And then one other thing is when I looked at the plans, the way they were uploaded, there are little comment bubbles on the plans that are supposed to identify something which are useless. So we need some better nomenclature.
Okay, I'll see if they can send a set that's cleaned up.
Thank you.
I know their surveyor was out of the office this week, and I just received the plans today.
Yeah, I
actually,
know.
digitally. So I'll have them address that as well.
Thank you.
Good, there's time. Okay, could I have a motion to schedule the public hearing for December 19th, 2024?
So moved.
And a second?
I'll do the second.
And any further discussion? All in favor? Great, okay, so that's for December 19th, thanks. Sorry about the barking dog in the background.
You can't hear it.
You can't hear it? Okay, good. Next, we have approval of minutes. John Duza, secretary.
Sure, for November 7th, 2024 meeting, members present, Reinhardt, Snow, Morgan, Duza, Bugda, Peckinpah, and O'Connor. Approval? Second? Thank you, John. Any comments, edits?
I'm gonna check. I think I was here. Wasn't I here? I thought I was here. I don't remember missing it.
No, I don't.
Hmm.
I don't remember you said it.
Oh, so.
All right, that's it. No, I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I was.
I have to go to the video.
I'm pretty sure you weren't here.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Well, one editorial comment, so a question for Aaron. So regarding the easement, the commentary is a little bit unclear because our conversation was a little bit unclear. When we left it, it seemed to me that we made a decision to change the boundaries of the easement. There's also some discussion that the lawyers were going to work something out. What was the final, from your perspective? decision on that?
For Boston Post Road.
Yes,
We were gonna bisect it.
No, you described where the line was
Right.
changing. That was described in the
Okay.
resolution.
and that's that.
And then,
Okay.
yes, and the final survey map will reflect that new easement line. So it came up the hill
Right.
closer to the road.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, in that case, I've got no edits. Everything looks good. Vote to approve?
I can't.
Okay.
Aye.
Yeah, Jan. Great.
Great, okay. And next is the approval of the 2025 annual meeting calendar. Hope everyone had a chance to look at it.
I didn't look at it. I'm sure it's fine.
We want to
There's
meet
a
on
couple,
There's one date we should change.
July 3rd.
What's that?
October 2nd is Yom Kippur.
is that possible, Aaron?
We can look to move that back a week to the 9th, so you'd have 2 days in a row, or 2 weeks in a row, the 9th and the 16th, if you'd like to move that back a week.
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Yep, works for me. We may regret it when it's back-to-back meetings, but no.
You have another week that also has,
So seriously, July 3rd, do we really want to meet on July 3rd? Isn't that
No,
like
that's another one. Yeah.
fireworks and whatever, the concert on the green and just a great night?
So what would the,
7th would be to 7:10
Sure.
the following week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Which April 3rd. That was interesting. Can we move the July, would it make sense to move the July 17th to the 24th?
As long as there's not a conflict with another, it does spread it to the, then you're still every 2 weeks. It'll just be the 2nd and the 4th week.
I mean, it doesn't.
Well, is there a preference? Carol, just,
yeah, I like the idea of spreading out our meetings
okay.
if we can. And I appreciate this feedback from everybody because I think we had issues about the calendar this year, so it's good to look ahead.
Okay.
So Erin,
Any
what's
others?
our timeline is to try to get a final version by the end of the year?
Well, yes, if you're fine with moving these dates, you can go ahead and approve it with these amendments, and then we'll move forward and work to make sure the rooms are available. And if meeting room A isn't, then we would just note on the annual meeting calendar, either meeting room C, or if a meeting had to be entirely virtual via Zoom.
Zoom, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. Does everyone else feel okay with that?
I do.
So this is a motion then for conditional approval based on the amended dates. I'm happy to make that motion. If I could have a second, that would be great.
Second.
Thanks. Any further discussions? All in favor of approving it as amended?
Aye.
Thanks, everyone, for that feedback. Wow, this is a quick meeting. Thank you all for coming. I just wanted to say a good Thanksgiving next week, everybody.
You too.
Thanks,
And
Karen. I had one, it's for those in person, you've noticed you have now a bound laminated copy of the Plan of Conservation and Development, and those attending remotely, I have your copies as well. And if you would prefer me to drop them in the mail to you, I'm happy to do that, or you're welcome to save them either for the next meeting or pop into the office and we'll give you your copy. Janet, I wasn't sure how you'd like. Would you like me to mail them, or do you
That
want?
would be great if you don't mind. I've still got another month of everyday radiation, so that would be great.
Absolutely, we'll get that
Thank
in the
you.
mail to you. And then lastly was just a reminder that our December 5th meeting is canceled.
Okay.
Darn.
Oh, John's all broken up.
Okay, on that note, could I have a motion to adjourn at 7:22?
Motion to adjourn.
Second motion. Go ahead.
All in
Thanks,
favor?
everybody.
Hey.
Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you.